if we have something to offer and we want somebody to believe in our brand, to believe in our story, to believe in our product, to believe in our message, then I believe that the best way to do that is through the lens of service, through the lens of saying, I do see you, I hear you, I value you, and this is what I have to offer. These are my skill sets. These are my talents. This is the product that I have, and I want to be of best service to you. And so when you ask that, or if you make that intention, the next step to that is, how can I best be of service to people? And as a storyteller, and I feel like if you are in the space of marketing or brand or messaging or whatever, we are all storytellers. The best way to do that is through listening with intention. So I think that if you are a conscious leader, you are a leader who believes in impact and in longevity and in depth in whatever it is that you're sharing, we have to listen attentively and intentionally and ask ourselves if we're listening to respond, if we're listening to fix something, or are we just listening because these people deserve to be listened to and because I want to work to earn their trust. So as a journalist, and now even as a consultant, I always ask myself the question, how is the way that I cover this story, how is the way that I tell this story going to impact the person or the community that we are talking to? And so I think that that's really important to keep in mind when you're thinking through the lens of service. And then the entry point to that, there are several entry points, of course, but the entry point that I like to stick to, because we live in an incredibly divisive world, especially online, is what is the least common denominator that I have with this group of people? What is the entry point of commonality that I can find? Is it that, I enjoy the
You're a human? What about just being a human?
Well, that's, so I mean, really, with like a higher thing. And then I say, and when it's really hard and I can't figure out exactly what it is, my entry point is that we are all breathing the same air, that we are all we are all existing in the same space, that we all came from the same thing.